September 2015, the peaceful suburb of Hallandale Beach, Florida, became the scene of a horrific crime that captured national attention. Maria Nemeth, a 31-year-old woman of Honduran descent, tragically lost her life at the hands of Fidel Lopez, a 24-year-old Honduran immigrant. This case shed light on the devastating consequences of domestic violence and the complexities surrounding intimate partner relationships. Maria Nemeth had moved to Florida seeking a fresh start, hoping to build a better life away from past challenges. Her encounter with Fidel Lopez, initially described as quiet and unassuming, would ultimately lead to a night of unspeakable violence. On the night in question, an argument erupted between Lopez and Nemeth within their shared apartment. Reports indicated that the altercation escalated when Nemeth inadvertently mentioned her former partner's name during an intimate moment. This seemingly minor trigger sparked a violent outburst from Lopez, driven by jealousy and anger. In a fit of rage, Lopez subjected Nemeth to a brutal assault. The details that emerged during the investigation and subsequent trial were chilling. Lopez not only physically attacked Nemeth, but also used various objects, including bottles, to inflict severe internal injuries. The sustained violence led to Nemeth's untimely death, leaving a community in shock and mourning. After the assault, Lopez initially attempted to conceal the crime by misleading emergency responders, suggesting Nemeth had fallen in the bathroom. However, the evidence uncovered by investigators quickly pointed to a deliberate and premeditated act of violence. Lopez was eventually apprehended and brought in for questioning, where he confessed to the crime, providing disturbing details of the events leading up to Nemeth's death. The trial of Fidel Lopez gripped the nation as prosecutors presented their case against him. They portrayed Lopez as a perpetrator whose actions were driven by unchecked jealousy and a desire for control over Nemeth. Key witnesses, including neighbors who had heard screams emanating from the apartment that night, provided crucial testimony that supported the prosecution's narrative of events. Forensic evidence further corroborated the brutality of the assault, detailing the extent of Nemeth's injuries and leaving jurors visibly shaken by the graphic nature of the testimony. The courtroom proceedings underscored the devastating impact of domestic violence and served as a stark reminder of the urgent need to address such issues within society. During Lopez's trial, the courtroom became a crucible of emotions and legal arguments. Prosecutors meticulously laid out a timeline of events, portraying Lopez's actions as calculated and deliberate. They emphasized his escalating anger and the brutality with which he attacked Nemeth, using objects to inflict maximum harm. Witness testimonies further underscored the severity of the assault. Neighbors recounted hearing screams and cries for help from Nemeth, prompting them to call emergency services. Their accounts provided a harrowing glimpse into the terror and suffering Nemeth endured in her final moments. Forensic experts presented compelling evidence detailing the extent of Nemeth's injuries. Medical reports confirmed the catastrophic internal trauma caused by the objects Lopez had used during the assault. The graphic nature of this evidence left a lasting impression on jurors and spectators alike, highlighting the stark reality of domestic violence. Throughout the trial, Lopez's demeanor oscillated between moments of stoic composure and flashes of emotional distress. His confession, delivered during police interrogation, provided a chilling insight into the mind of a perpetrator consumed by jealousy and possessiveness. It revealed a disturbing pattern of behavior that escalated into a violent outburst, resulting in tragedy. The legal proceedings, while providing a sense of justice for Nemeth's loved ones, also exposed systemic failures in addressing and preventing domestic violence. Advocates and experts in the field pointed to gaps in support services for victims, as well as the need for enhanced education and awareness campaigns to recognize the warning signs of abuse. In the aftermath of the trial, Maria Nemeth's family and friends have been vocal advocates for domestic violence prevention. They have worked tirelessly to honor her memory by supporting initiatives aimed at raising awareness and providing resources for victims. Their efforts have contributed to a broader conversation about the societal attitudes and behaviors that perpetuate intimate partner violence. The case of Maria Nemeth and Fidel Lopez serves as a sobering reminder of the devastating impact of domestic violence on individuals, families, and communities. It underscores the urgent need for comprehensive strategies to address the root causes of abuse and to ensure that victims receive the support and protection they deserve. As communities continue to grapple with the aftermath of this tragedy, there is a renewed commitment to fostering safe and healthy relationships. Initiatives focused on education, empowerment, and intervention are crucial steps toward creating a society where every individual can live free from the fear of violence in their homes and relationships. While Maria Nemeth's life was tragically cut short, her legacy endures as a powerful symbol of resilience and advocacy. Her story has sparked a movement for change, inspiring communities to take decisive action against domestic violence and to strive towards a future where such senseless loss is prevented. I'd like to take this time to pay my respects to the victims and all the families that were affected by these heinous acts on both sides. You deserve better and are forever in our prayers. May you rest in peace. In conclusion, research consistently shows a strong correlation between alcohol consumption and increased aggression, particularly in domestic settings where tensions can escalate rapidly. Individuals under the influence of alcohol may experience diminished inhibitions, impaired judgment, and heightened emotions, all of which can contribute to violent behaviors within intimate relationships. Alcohol can lower individuals' thresholds for anger and frustration, leading to more frequent and severe incidents of abuse. The impact of alcohol-induced domestic violence extends beyond immediate physical harm, often causing long-term emotional and psychological trauma for victims. It can also perpetuate cycles of abuse within families, affecting children who witness or experience violence at home. Prevention efforts should focus on education about the risks of alcohol abuse and healthy relationship dynamics. Interventions should include effective treatment programs for individuals struggling with alcohol dependency, coupled with support services for victims to safely escape abusive situations and rebuild their lives. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, share it, and hit the notification bell for more Killer Cliff Notes. And we'll see you in the next one.